Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we will be going over the NECA Kenner tribute figure of the Rhino Alien with features of removable dome and a Dark Horse comic.
Oh, it was right there the whole time and we didn't even read it.
Yeah, we did Destroying the Valley and the thing popped off and we were like, that has to be a gimmick, right?
We're like, wow.
If we would have read the package to begin with, we would have learned things and it would have been great. If you guys don't know what these are essentially figures that replicate what came out with the original Kenner figures in 1994.
Oh, no, I can look it up, I guess.
I'm pretty sure it was 94. For the original series, anyways. And this one in particular was the Rhino, which I don't own an original version here, anyways. Should Arnes bring... you have a Rhino, right?
Yes, I do.
Should Arnes bring his Rhino. But he forgot, so he failed me.
I didn't do it, it was you.
It is a team effort and a collaboration.
Yeah, and
I can't do all the work.
And your effort, you failed me because you didn't remind me.
But you knew I was doing the Rhino. You should have just been like, oh, you could have impressed me. And you failed to do it. So anyways, we're just going to get into it. So without further ado, for its packaging. Also very inspired by the Kenner Alien figures. Alright, if you want to grab a normal one off the wall there. Well, I guess the older ones were 92, is what the copyright says on the back here. But you guys can kind of see that it's similar.
Similar, in a good way. I still like that they put the bubble up there in the front.
This is the weird thing, right? Is it has like the clam bubble. And I think I would almost like this better if they would have made it with the bubble. Like, granted, God, that would have been huge.
Oh, especially for this bad boy.
Yeah, because like opening it up, it gives you the same kind of backer that it would have. But I do like that you get a nice image of the figure right here, and there's the comic chilling in the back, which we haven't actually gotten out yet. On the side, you get the nice little alien illustration. Tells you what it is. NECA done in the same font as the Kenners. Not too much there. On the back, just like on the Kenner package 2, where you get the grid with everybody else in the line, which rest of these are fine.
That's a beauty.
I still need to try to get I need a regular version of you, the cracked tusk. I have all the other ones here, and then also the classic series ones, which I should get.
I seen them, I thought about it, but I was like, man, nobody would want to watch those things if we bought those.
I wouldn't want to open them. To be honest, like they probably just go on the wall next to the rest of them if I did manage to get them. Oh, maybe next time I see them, maybe I'll grab them.
They have a ton of them at Target.
We totally could just do a video and not open them. People would love it.
Oh yeah, that would be
right. And some legal mumbo jumbo here on the bottom. But anyways, let's get them open up out of its cardboard prison. Actually, it's already open up, so we'll just get into it. All right, so now that we got the Rhino open up out of its cardboard prison, first and foremost, it comes with an accessory, which is a removable dome. Super easy to do.
What does it do?
Well, you can either have the correct helmet version, which kind of makes it look like it's been like charging into things repeatedly, or you could take it off and then you get this nice bright orange color, or maybe like it smashed into the wall too hard and it came offline.
Does it have the skull line underneath it?
Well, it's got like the ridges and stuff.
No, like underneath it. Okay, I see something underneath the ridges. Or is that just a part of the lighting?
I think it's just the lighting. It's just skin.
Aww.
It's skin texture, and there's no head. There's what could maybe be like a giant eye socket right there. But outside of that, I do like that they give you the option of having it displayed or not. Like, I'm always going to have it with this part on it. But it is kind of cool, like, especially if you play around with these a bit. It does give you some options. Or maybe if you want to get multiples, sent that flying. It definitely displays better then. So it kind of gives you a reason to have more than one. Especially for repaint purposes, because I think actually adding some black here would be great, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. But other than that, well, let's get into its details. All right, so for its head sculpt, fudging gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. It's actually really, really nice details.
I do like that the only really like solid like black part in this entire thing is the horn here.
Well, it's supposed to present like the ivory horn that the rhinos have.
But it's black. It's obsidian. I think would be the color.
Steve, shut up.
Anyways, but the teeth here are done in a metallic silver. Same with the little horns on the side of the heads. More teeth? I don't know. But I do like, too, when you open it up, as I say, you get a little bit more teeth on the back section here. And then you get the mini mouth, which comes out really easy. Which I like. I would much rather have this thing, because if you're going to open them up, you're probably going to have it out anyways.
Yeah.
For the most part. And then, but it doesn't really give you an option. It's either fully out. You can put it all the way in and it stays in pretty decently. But, there you go. But it doesn't take much effort to really get it to pop back out. But for the little mini mouth, it's done in a black color as well. Almost kind of looks like there's a little bit of red highlights to it. It's very subtle with some metallic silver here for the teeth area. And then for the undersection here, just like we mentioned, the translucent plastic here is super bright orange for the top of the ridge here. And then it transitions into a more reddish orange coming towards the back here.
I do like the colors on them, honestly. I gotta say that part.
Yeah, I'll say there's a ton of variety. Like, look at that alien booty.
What booty? It's all like
there's a little gappage here,
like a burned out beehole,
if you will. But up here is definitely a lot brighter because it also has a little bit of like yellow highlights that they did. I do like too for the top of the head here. It does have the cracks here, so again, like it's been smashing into things. But the color transitions from like a dark red into a yellow once you get towards the top here, where the little horn on the back here protrudes from. And then for its pipes on the back here, it has a total of 6 of them. It's little like octopus tentacle looking breathing holes. And I do like that it almost looks like there's even more of them on the back here, but they're just smaller. But it has a lot of indentations.
Those look right.
To me, I would kind of think that would be maybe for like propulsion, like it breathes heavy and shoots air out or something to charge faster.
You got to assume he does something, because there's no way, like in reality. Well, I know it's not reality, but in reality, for him to pick up speed, he's got to do something like that.
I don't know. Have you seen how jacked this thing looks? To me, this almost would have been like the perfect gorilla alien. Or if they maybe want to do the Super Nintendo Alien vs. Predator game, like the first alien boss where I think it was a dolphin it came out of, because there's like a carcass in the background. And I want to say it was a dolphin. But the thing's huge and the body type looks fairly similar to this.
Huh, now I'm interested. I don't remember.
But it was one I used to think was like the gorilla alien all the time. But it wasn't actually gorilla alien. You got that one later.
Yeah.
But fairly similar. But you get a lot of the same like gigantic chest section here with the rib cage.
He's got a lot of protection on him, as you would say.
Yeah, it's very like the upper body's very humanoid looking still. Like it's mainly like you get the rhino head here, and that's really what gives you like that animal look to it, and the way the legs are done.
Legs still remind me of the mantis.
A little bit, but you don't have the fraying feet. Like the feet are a little bit more hoof shaped.
I'm not saying that they like took the mold, but it just like reminds me of it. You know?
Yeah, it's fairly similar. But you also, I like you have like the extra support here for the leg, so it doesn't make sense that like that this could bend. So how would that work? Because it'd have to like kick up, but like this could never actually articulate.
Muscle, it could be like a muscle that gives it extra boost, you know, speed, strength.
Maybe, or it's like I don't know, it kind of works like I don't know, I want to say a piston, but like a connecting joint. Yeah. So maybe like it adjusts with the leg here.
Probably.
But it does have it on both sides. And I still love this translucent orange where like they highlighted certain sections and then just kind of let the orange kind of bleed through.
Like, it looks like lava.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's just like it could have been like from a lava planet. And the nice thing too with doing this is they could do other color schemes. Like you just change like the translucent plastic for the undersection, gives you a different rhino alien.
Yeah.
And it could kind of be something akin to like what they did with the old Kenner line, where like there's multiple versions of the same aliens, just different color schemes. But for the arms here, I like too that it has like this little hook on the back of the
like
shoulder here.
in the way though of the articulation.
Yeah, I was like, it kind of hinders when you want to lift up a bit. Like you have to bring the arm up, and then you can get a little bit more play with it. But you do get a lot of pointy bits. The fingers are sort of hoof-ish as well, because you have just the two here that are connected, and then these extra little toes for added support. So I imagine a lot of that be for like keeping it balanced while it's running.
Yeah.
Man, I'm almost wanting to say like just the way it looks, it might be my favorite Alien figure. Just by look.
I don't know, man. That's still pretty good.
You shut your mouth. Anyways, for the articulation, as you can see, the head is fully back. You can bring it forward about that far. You also can rotate it pretty much all the way around if you really wanted to work it.
Oh.
Which is nice to see. Mouth can open and close. You got the mini mouth that goes forward and back. No real wiggle to it. Shoulders can go up about far and about that far. Can rotate all the way around. No real wiggle to it though. Arms can go side to side.
Make your wave. Hey guys.
Right. Got double jointed elbows. So a lot of play there. Same with the hands. At the wrist can rotate all the way around, go forward, back. Same with the little fingers here, can go forward and back. Got rotation here at the chest. Can also rear back and forth and wiggle side to side. Legs can go outwards about that far. I guess I'll straighten them down so you guys can see them a little better. So inwards about that far, outwards about that far. Get a rotation at the top of the thigh. That's the one I'm thinking of. Rotation at the knee, bend at the knee. It's also double jointed. And then for the foot, can go a little bit side to side and forward and back. Oh, also like if we're going back and forth with the legs can go forward about that far, back about that far. Well,
oh.
He can scratch his ears.
He's got some movement.
And here we have the NECA Kenner Tribute Rhino Alien compared next to some movie NECA Alien / Predator figures with the Ultimate Big Chap from Alien and the Ultimate City Hunter Predator from Predator 2. Just give you guys a little bit better scale of how huge this thing is. Here it is next to some Human Kenner Tribute figures from NECA with Sergeant Apom and Ripley in the Power Loader. I was actually just grabbing it, like... Arc the legs a little bit back. Like, this thing's almost just as big. It's insane for $30. And here it is next to the San Diego Comic-Con Green Lantern vs. Predator 2-pack with the Yellow Predator and the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan in specific. And here he is next to some other Kenner-inspired Predator figures with the Clan Leader Predator and the Scattershot Predator. And here it is with some Kenner aliens. And here it is with some Kenner-inspired alien figures with the Scorpion Alien and the Mantis. So overall for the NECA Rhino Alien, this thing is fan-freaking-tastic. Detailing is amazing. I love the translucent plastic. The articulation does have slight hindrances, but overall I would say this is probably my favorite alien toy.
It's workable though with some of the little problems it has with articulation.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the shelf, like the only one, like the Queen.
But that's always on the top though.
But the thing is, like, I can pose this thing without having a stand. I need the stand for the Queen.
Well, that's because she's just big-headed.
It's true. But, well, this guy doesn't have things that come off of it. Well, I guess, like, the horn, the
dome.
The dome can come off pretty easy, so I guess there is that. But, yeah, outside of the Queen, I don't think there's really much other competition in terms of just, like, detailing and bang for your buck. Because also, this was only, like, $30 at Walmart.
Yeah, you can't argue with the price.
It's a lot of plastic for $30 at Walmart. It would have been maybe kind of cool to have seen the, maybe it could have came with like a little face hugger that was translucent like it. Or chest burster, kind of like what they used to do with the old toys. Would have been sweet, but I think that would be asking for too much. So if you guys are hesitant about picking this up, just do it.
Get it.
You won't regret it. Especially if you really like the old Kenner line. I feel like this is a must.
Oh gosh, yeah. If that's what you're a fan of, this needs to go in your collection.
Yeah, it's easily the best of the Kenners that we have. 100%. Oh, I forgot about the Snake Alien. Snake Alien is pretty sweet.
It is, but it's not.
Yeah, I'll say this is still way better though.
I feel like they put in more effort in this one.
Yeah, like this would be the one if they made more versions of it, I'd buy it. God, could you imagine like also just like how many like even just reusing this mold? Like we mentioned earlier, it works with like the video game ones.
Yeah.
This could have a possibility with, or even just making like Hulk jacked aliens from it. Oh man, I'd buy them in a heartbeat.
Oh, definitely. It'll be worth a few bucks.
But what do you guys think? If you guys picked up this figure, what's your favorite Kenner alien figure? Is the Manchester Smarter thing? Please let us know in the comments. We also have an Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. You guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate, we greatly appreciate it. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.